So we're going to do a little bit of debugging here. So we've got a program, we're working on our Java, and we just can't get it to work. So it throws an error. So we look in here, we take a look. So exception, thread main, Java util, no such element exception. Let's take a look at our call stack here. So we're looking at here, we've got scan Java 945, 1602, 2267, next int 2221. We can't do anything about this. This is beyond us. What we can do something about is right here. So we're looking at state populations.java and state populations.java right here. So we're going to take a look at 57. 57 is where the fun happens, right here. So if we take a look at here at 57, one thing that we can do is we can put in a breakpoint. So we're going to put in a breakpoint over here, and we're going to put in a breakpoint, let's say, over here before pair, before we assign the two values here. And if we go and we run this in debug mode, so if we go over here, we run in debug Java mode, you're going to see that it starts to run here, and it stops at our first loop here. So if we look up here, we're going to see our local variables. And we see that we've got state pairs and infs, nothing going on here yet. So because what we've done here is we're about to read in a value here. So we're going to go and we're going to step to the next one. And you'll see that at this point, we've already read in a value. So we've got int value up here of 96015. We've got string value of HI. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to, we're just going to go and loop through here until we hit whatever error we've hit. So we go back up there. We can see that 90210 CA. Then we're going to go to the next one. We're going to get the next values. So we're looking at New York, then we're looking at Illinois. Then we're looking at Texas. And then we're looking at Florida. And we're looking at Colorado. And then we've kicked the bucket here. We're looking at Colorado. So we know what file we're looking into, right? So we're looking at state pairs there. So what we want to do is we want to go ahead and see what just happened. So we're going to go into our files here. So remember, we have our different text files. So we've got the abbreviations of the states there. We've got our state populations here, but we're wanting to get our zip code to state over here. So the last thing we had was Colorado that we read in, and then something happened, and that should be a hint. So let's see what happens if we take out this line. Well, first of all, we go back to our code here and we take a look and see what's going on. And I'll give you a hint. The hint is that there are differences in next line and next int and next. It has to do with how it's going to consume the new line character that we have after it. And what's going to happen if we have something like a blank space after it. So it has to do that our three different loops that we've done are doing things a little bit differently. You'll notice we have next lines, and things like that. So they're all set up to have different behaviors. And that presence of a space in there might be giving us that error. So let's go ahead, let's take out our breakpoints here and see what happens if we go back over, where's our file? Right over here. Let's take this out. And after we take this out, save it, we'll run back over here. And let's just go ahead and run it. So if we run it, you'll notice that it seems to be hanging. Well, it's not hanging. There's actually a point in our code where we're going to have to read in a value. So what it's doing is it's waiting on a value. So I think it's waiting on a zip code. So we're just going to type in down here in the window, we're going to type in 90210 and hit enter, and you'll see that it actually works. So the problem that we just had was that at line 57, we go back to 57, we were getting a problem here. When it ran through all of our data, then it had that new line and it wasn't getting an integer out of it. So that's where it was coughing up for us. So anyway, that's just a hint at how to do things. If you want to try to figure out what's going on and check the values of things, Yeah, this is very handy. Debugging is a very handy thing. And you can get there in here. You can either go up to this right here and run Java or debug Java. That's a good way. You can also just right click in here. Well, let me find it. Right click and go down to run Java or debug Java. So that's how we do it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'm always happy to help. Aloha.